Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm itinerant, little wardrobe, Todd, whatever. So funny. I just said this in my paint thing that I went to wardrobe because I was like, I don't know, man, people can't pronounce the name. I saw someone else change the name. I thought I didn't know you could really change your name. So someone said Jason from Hexes and Soldiers said, "How about wardrobe?" And I was like, oh yeah, wardrobe. And now I got people calling me that, but I don't know. But what's funny is it's still, I didn't change the name of my channel because it's actually Itinerant Hobbyist, which I'm still fine with. But now I got like people really doubling down on Itinerant, which is fantastic. What am I going to need here? I'm going to need some markers. We're going to do a little 7 days to the River Rhine, which is a 7 Days to the River Rhine, which is a Great Escape Games game based on Iron Cross. Which is a World War II version. I think it takes a little bit of from Crossfire, a little bit, just a little bit. And I think I need one more of these here. And it takes a little bit from Iron Cross, a little bit, and then it doesn't have ranges. So you don't really have to measure that way. And so, pardon me a minute while anyway, so I think it takes a little bit from Iron Cross. Then, what is the gentleman's name that wrote this? Someone, they were playing Iron Cross and adapted it for World War III or Cold War Gone Hot and said, oh, we could, Roger Garish. Great Escape Games has some how to play videos on their channel, so you can go check out Great Escape Games. They're just nice, quick, short, through 2.5, 3 minutes. Sometimes I was just recently talking on this my last stream, the models. I was talking about making short videos and stuff, and they've done it. They're so short that 3 minutes, like I want more. But there's really not a whole lot to this set. It's not too complicated. I would say that might be the one thing that I struggle with it a little bit because I played Iron Cross a few times. I've tried to adapt World War II because World War II things, there's some stuff they left out on it, frankly, to make it a little bit more clear. And I think he fixed a little bit in the 7 Days to the River Rhine. So the cool thing is, I built an army list with my 5 tanks, and I might just stick with 3 tanks, but we'll see what happens. So last night I did Flames of War, and I put 5 tanks on there based on just some sample rolls I'd done. But if you went by the points, I should have had 3 and 2 chieftains against T-64s, and sure enough, the 3 against 2 would have been a good balance because as soon as I had those extra 2 T-64s, they dominated. Because they're in concealment and so their point system worked pretty well. Now in this similar point system, I'm not going to get a whole lot into kind of how the game works. I don't think, and it's not really the point of this one. I'm just going to try to crank a game out. I'll obviously talk to the rules because I know them, but again, it's one of those things that's so simple that you kind of think I must be forgetting something. But they've done a pretty good job of cleaning it up. It's based on an activation system with tokens. So you get command tokens. So you get 1 for each vehicle and 2 for bonus for your commander of your whole battle group. Well, it's a little different here, but I've got 1 tank. We got 1 tank. 2 tanks, 2 command tokens. I'm just using the stuff from Flames of War, but I have a command tank, and they are just a regular unit, and I get to throw in 2 more. So the British have 4 command tokens. I'll show you what those are doing here in just a minute. The Soviets have 1, 2, 3 tanks. You get 1 for every unit. You do not get a command token for transport or helicopters. And then I got a commander, so it'll be 2 more. So they actually get 5, which is interesting. It's a D10 game, so I should have some D10s out. I am super prepared for this. This is the kind of stuff you get on. I say that all the time. I'll quit saying that. Let me know who's watching. D10s. I like D10s. It's red. How about we do this gray one for the British? If it's their tokens. That could be Soviets too, I guess. So we'll call it. Well, they say go 7 turns, so we'll go 7 turns. I think that's how it was. Well, this is 6-sided dice. Actually, I do not have a 7-sided die. I think there's scenarios go 7 turns. So we'll go. You see that? Oh, kind of. I need a big old. I need to get some styrofoam, like bigger D10, D10, 20, and 6, D4, and all that. Anyway, so it's a 1. So we'll do a turn 1. So basically, it's going to be the same objective. Let's. They just need to be at the objective. Flip it over. So this is the British objective. I'll take 2 of my tanks off. I'll use my half painted one and my fully painted one here. Well, fully painted. I got a layer there. So do the Soviets want to start there or not? I think not. I think they'll start on the road as well. And if they're allowing that, I have to drive through the forest. So I think I might. Well, we'll see who goes first. Someone might jump on with me later. If so, whoever's watching, any more might I send him a link to it if he's interested. Oops, sorry about that. Well, you know what? I want to put this link over on the 7 Days to the River Rhine group, so that especially so they can come on there and tell me you're doing it wrong, Will. You're doing it wrong. So let me go to Facebook and let me put that on there before I start here real quick. I'm a little hesitant to put this on the Flames of War groups because I don't know why. I am because I'm afraid they're going to be a little bit more pedantic with the rules, whereas I'm going to do a little bit more loose and goose with the. Okay, can I invite from here? Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, so it's going to go live. You're going to hear me here in just a second. Huh, there's got to be a faster way of doing that. So sorry about this, everybody. Ooh, boy, that is slow McGee. I'm going to shut that down. Yikes. Yikes. Got to be a faster way of doing that. So sorry about this, everybody. Ooh, boy, that is slow McGee. I'm going to shut that down. Wow. It is a 10-second delay, though. That's what it says. Yikes. I'm deleting that. That is going to slow down the machine. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, remind me not to do it this way again. Maybe someone will come on and start giving me some of the advice. All right, let's go back. Okay, so let's roll the dice and see who's going to go first. There's no bonuses as far as I know, so the Soviets are going first. So the Soviets have, well, they can decide if they want to go first or not. And I think I will. What's interesting, though, is I didn't notice this before, but the British actually have a shot to them immediately. So do they. So the The cool thing is this. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to give a command token to this tank to move. He's going to move and shoot. I'm going to do a move and shoot. And I got my stats here, and he's fast. So the T-64s are fast. So that means he gets to move. I can do normal, rapid, or rapid road. I am on the road, so I can move rapid road. Ooh, these other guys can move rapid road. But normal's 12. So these chieftains will move 10. This guy will move 12 because they're fast in BT. So he gets a command token. He is going to go, I think, actually, I think what I'm going to do is move into here. So I'm going to move into here. I do have to make a cross check because I am going into rough and woods. I'm crossing. I'm going to say I just have to take 1 to move into here. So I can move 12. I'm going to go here, but to cross that, I actually have to test to cross that. And I really should have this thing over here so I'm not moving back and forth. So, but I didn't give myself room over there. Kind of got myself set up to play over here by the computer so I can see the chitty chats. Roll there. I didn't have all those models there. I can do that. So what is my cross check? Cross check. Cross check. Again, it's simple. You just gotta. So this is just rough. It's track. This is a 2+ on a. I think that is on a D6. Got my D10. Got my D6. And there are tactics cards, which is cool. So you can kind of throw. I'm not really clear how those work yet, but you can pull those out and throw those. I don't need to do that. Yep, D6. Got it. So he's fine. So right now he's still out of view. And terrain. This is a test. I'm testing a lot of stuff all of a sudden right here. This is awesome. And I need to put this in a binder. Right now, I'm going to say you have to be at the, you have to be at the base, and you can see within 6 inches of the terrain. That's what we'll say in the woods. I don't know what it is right now. So they're moving, and he is going to move here. So now the chieftain is going to say, I'm going to react to that. So the chieftain is able to react to that. He gets a command token. I have 4 left. Normally, so you'd have a lot, right? More if you're playing a company against a company. The commander here wants to react. So he has to pay a token to react. It's going to cost him. He's got a test against it, though. So to me, you could do all kinds of cool stuff, like give him a special, like, maybe he's eagle-eyed or something. Just the rules are so simple that you could add these fun little elements to. I'm going to move this back over. I can just see myself knocking that over. I have to do a test here to see if I'm going to be able to react. To react from cover and obscure is a 4+. He gets it, so he gets to go. So he's going to interrupt fire. He's going to fire at a 6. I'm sorry, he's going to fire. So he gets to interrupt his movement. So he gets to shoot first, and that effect will take effect. It's over 12 inches. That's the only thing you have to do. The only effect of hitting is when it's under 12. You have any questions or anything, shoot them out. Or if you have advice, or if you are a veteran player of 7 Days to the River Rhine, and you want to get on here and help me out, let me know. And I would be glad to send you a link, and you can hop on here with me and help me out. Which, wouldn't that be an honor to help me? I don't know. That it'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it, but I don't know what you'd get out of it except for teaching somebody the game. So, as Matt knows, I would say, hey, what do you want to do? No, I would do it differently. Okay, so that centurion or that chieftain is going to fire. He's got line of sight. It's more than 12 inches. I can see that. Firing at a vehicle. The firing unit is a vehicle. It's going to roll 1d10. Firing modifiers. He did not move this activation. This guy did not move. So, but yes, so it's a -1. Oh, and the to hit is based on the chieftain. So the chieftain's to hit is 5+, so he hits on 5+. It's different. Flames of War, that number would be to hit the chieftain. Well, here it's what the chieftain is to hit. So I guess it's got a little bit better targeting, so it hits a 1 better than that. But so it hits on a 5+, but this guy was moving, so that's a 6. So he has to roll a 6+. Unit within terrain, yep, so now 7+. That's it for now. 7+. Oh, 6. So it's a miss. All right, cool. So that's all he could do in that turn. I guess he could fire and move as well, but he would have to wait to do his move portion. I was just going to fire in that move. I don't think there's any benefit to just doing that. It's a really weird thing. Firing takes you your full turn. Okay. All right. So this the T-64 is now going to fire. So we know he hits at a 6+. He moves, so it's a 7+. I think that's it. So 7+. Got my Soviet die. Jumped out, and he got a 9. Oh boy. All right. So he hit a 9. I need to go get this sheet of paper over here. Anyway, let me know who's on here. Chat me up, chat each other up. Love to see who's on here. So the weapon value for the T-64 is at 10. The armor value of the chieftain is 16. So I have to get a 6 or higher on a D10 to do something. I got a 1. So as far as I know, nothing happens, but let's see what happens. Okay. Any successful hit by a firing weapon value of +10 exceeds target unit's armor. Place 1 morale token on the target. Roll D10 and add to firing's unit weapon value. If the calculated value is less than the vehicle's armor, no additional effect. If the calculated value is equal to the target vehicle armor, add enough morale tokens to equal the unit's morale value. If calculated value greater than the target, it's a penetration roll. So he is going to get a morale marker to start the game. You'll see how those are going to come into effect here in just a moment. So the morale is this is almost like Blitzkrieg Commander. So the morale is 6 for the chieftain, 5 for the T-64. So if they take 7 morale hits, they're out of the game. And really, you're out of the game if you have very many morale hits, because you'll see how it affects it. So that is that. So the Soviets still have the initiative. I will command this guy. So I have a road speed of what, 24? A rapid road. Now, I could do this thing called the platoon move. Oh, I forgot about that. I could have done that to start the game. And the Warsaw Pact are the only ones that can move and fire. The chieftains can do a combined move roll. I'm going to move this back here and just flip around. I really need these bound into even a little binder because it'd make it a lot easier to do. A grouping of 3 units of the same type. A grouping of 3 Soviet enemies of the same type may activate as one group. Okay, as long as they are within 3 inches of each other. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Although it's a pretty powerful move, I wonder if I should make that a habit. I think I'm going to scoot these guys around, but one at a time. So I'm going to command. The first token to command somebody is free. So it's going to be 24 inches. He's going to go rapid road. And they're going to be free to move around here. So that's 6. It's 12. What? Doesn't seem very far. And then another 12 up to here. I think I will use another marker and do the same. You gotta put a washer on that guy, so he's going to be over here. All right, cool. The Soviets are going to save their last 2 tokens and pass. I think pretty much what I'm going to do, but I can move 12 and shoot, so that's pretty good. So get around there and probably almost get them. All right, let's go see what the British are going to do. The chieftains are, so he's got a token on him, a morale token. So what that means for me to activate this, it's going to cost me, because he's got a token on it, you have to roll higher than the tokens on it. So forget the morale a second. He has 1 token. I have to roll a 2 or higher on a d6 to activate him. A 6 always succeeds. But now he's got this morale, so I actually have to roll a 3 or higher to activate him. So I'm already in trouble with that morale. Now I could do a rally roll and just rally him off. That'll cost a command token. I do not, or I could do a fallback, but I don't want to fall back. That seems a little chintzy right now. There's another thing where I think you could add a special rule, like you have a motivating leader. You could have a motivating leader or something, and that could be cool. Bardozek21, what's up, sir? I get you from the 7 Days group on Facebook. Thanks for saying hi, by the way. It's always nice to know who's watching. I got 3 people watching. Appreciate that. You know all the stuff. Thumbs up, all that. Oh, now I have 1. Whoa. Acknowledging the 3 people, just ran them off. Okay. So, do I want to rally? That's one thing I would like to add to this thing is what the things you can do are. So I think he's going to rally. Let's see what that takes. Again, it's pretty simple. Seems silly to rally right now, but because I've only got 1, I'm going to be taking others. Okay, so move and shoot, shoot and move, rapid move, embark, disembark, move, fall back. Where's rally? Rally, rally, rally. Battle group morale test, accumulation of morale markers on it. So, oh, and I kind of pull it to the side, roll a d6 on a 1. Well, maybe what I'll do is I'm going to move the other tank around him. I'm going to go around him. I'm going to make him do a check. It's on a narrow road. The British are kind of screwed here. Now that I see what's happening over there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn right here. So I'm going to go right here. It moves 10 inches. I have to pass a test to pass through those trees. He does. So he's going to go 10 inches this way. Oh, YouTube. How funny. Okay, cool. And I always wonder sometimes, like, why did they recommend you? You know, it's like, because sometimes I get recommended videos, I'm like, why? So it goes, he's able to pass through the trees. He's going to go over here and then just maybe move up here a smidge. So he can't see anybody right now, but he is out in the open. That costs a token. I think maybe what the chieftain's going to do is he's going to just sit here and he's going to, because right now I'm kind of out in the open here. So what I should probably do is turn right and go in the cover of that thing and try to take out that, instead of sitting out here in the open, I need to get cover myself. So I am going to turn right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move and fire from behind the hedge. Now, here's something. I think the Soviet is going to use one of his remaining tokens and say, you know, before you do that, I'm going to react. Normally I have to roll a 3+. He's in the open, moving, but I have to roll a 4+ because I already have a marker on me. Ooh, I got a 4, so he gets to go. So he's going to fire again on that guy. And let's see the modifiers for it. He is not moved yet. He is firing before he does it. So he hits on a 6 plus. Reaction fire against a target that is moving in its activation. I think, yeah, well, that's a good question, man. I don't know if they would do. He hasn't moved yet, but it's going to. Reaction fire against a target that is moving in its activation. Yeah, it's going to be moving. So it's 7 plus. No, I keep missing out. I keep bouncing out. What I get here? I got a 7. So again, so now what did I have to roll? A weapon value of 10 against a target value of 16 front armor. So I have to roll a 6 or higher. I rolled a 9. So I rolled higher. This could be really bad. And I roll a, well, yeah, well, I'll just tell you, he's dead. It's just a matter of how dead is he. And in this case, it doesn't matter. It's a 1, so it's a FOOM. The vehicle is destroyed. If the vehicle is an APC and enemy transported intermediate detachments, 14s immediately disembark and gain enough morale markers. And if it's a 5 or 6, it kabooms, and then people have to take morale tests around them. So they just lost their commander. Whew. Okay. Just like yesterday with First Blood with the T-64, they got the big smoke. He gets the big smoke. This is not going well for the British. So now, what happens to the commander? So, 1, I am going to lose the side commander tokens, but I think I can get it back. I think I get it back after he. Excuse me, everybody, for the pause while I look at the instructions. Where is the... Oh. So a Soviet actually would kaboom on a 4.56. Oh well. Okay, so where is... This is really strange. Well, okay, so they're going to definitely lose the command. They're going to lose the command token for the tank. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry about it going extra rounds here. I think we'll even make it out of turn 2. I'm not too sure about that. Okay, well, I'm not saying where it is command tokens. Let's look at that. Maybe it's on 3 here. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to do this as little as possible. Building up your tokens. Okay. Still in play, 2 additional tokens. These tokens will be lost if the command unit is destroyed. At the start of the next turn, remember to remove any command tokens which represent a destroyed or removed unit. Command you when choosing the fort. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Oh boy. All right, so I got to roll 1d6. All right, so all the command tokens are now used. I rolled a 6 temporarily just for this turn. This Russians are going to roll 2. Okay, so yeah, I can designate this guy as the commander and he'll get his tokens back. All right, so now the British are done. So the Soviets have one more token to use. He's going to roll a dice, just roll a 2 or higher. He gets it. So he's going to move up. This guy's going to move up. I should move up. Can I move up 12? Not quite. Yes, I can. But there's a gate here. I could say they crushed the gate down, but he still has to make a test, so he has to pass it. Oh, and he fails it. So that is the end of the turn. He goes to turn in, and he fails going in. He used that second token, and that is the turn. So we pick up all the command tokens. The Soviets have a commanding lead here because they destroyed this. So they lose a token permanently because they lost the tank. I do not have to roll anything. They automatically, this guy takes charge and is now the leader. No morale tokens on him. So now there's 3 tokens for the British and 1 tank, and 5 and 3 for the Soviets. Wow. Okay. So another thing you could do is you could do a bidding for. You wouldn't want to do this very high though, like especially this game, you know that many. So let's roll for initiative. You could do a bidding for initiative, I suppose. Yeah, that was fast. That was bloody. Okay. 9 to 8. The Soviets get the choice to do what they want. I just hate to put this chieftain in these woods and then just sit there. I mean, in defense, but maybe he should do that. So he, yeah, I think the Soviets going to go first. So I do want to cross. They're not within 6 inches, so they can't do the platoon move, which I'm okay with that. He wants to move in there. He's going to go up there 12 and see if he can get it. He gets, what do I need to roll for crossing? Are you serious? Is it a 3+? Are we serious about this now? 2+. All I needed was a 2, and I got a 1 for crying out loud. All right, so he's moving up here. He is going to interrupt that, though. He's like, yeah, screw that dude. Screw that noise. I'm not going to get shot up like crazy like my bro. He gets the command token. He is going to try to interrupt. He is in cover, though. Oh, he failed. So this is just not going well for the British. He's going to fire. So we know it's a, I don't know, let's see what we get first. Okay, he missed. So I got a 2. I think the Soviets going to be pretty gung-ho here. I think what's going to happen is he's going to move forward, and he's going to go rapid. So he's going to go 20 inches, I believe. Nope, 18. I think moving out of rough, I'm going to be able to move rapid, but I'm still going to have to cross that. So I got it, and he's going to move 18 inches. So he can't do anything that turn but that. I didn't have to roll for him because that was his first activation. And he couldn't see him, so he couldn't react. I think, I'm going to move this guy up here. Can he get up? He can. So he is going to move 12 and move and fire. He is going to try to react, but he's going to be in the open. So he's going to turn the corner. And he's going to try to react. He's in the open. So now he just needs a 3+. But let me make sure I'm doing that right. Reacting in the open, 3+. He's going to need a 4+. So do I want to do that? I think I need to, because we know what might happen here. For Pete's sake. He has one activation left, and he's going to have to roll a 3+ to activate. So he's going to fire his weapon. Let's just see what he rolls first. We know it's a 6. It's going to be a 7 because he moved. So it's at least a 7+. I rolled a 9. It's a hit. So we know it's a 10. So let's see what he rolls here. He rolls a 7. We know it's destroyed. 3. Kaboom. Game over. Turn 2. Soviet victory. Wow. Okay. Whew. All right then. That the Flames of War game. So wow, Flames of War game went 6 turns down almost to the wire. I'd say kind of went down to the wire. British were super close to winning. They would have won actually had these 2 tanks not been on here. 3 Soviet tanks survived, no problem. I am going to go again. Let me look at, so you do things like breakpoints. Let's look at the points and the breakpoint value. The breakpoint is, I think it's 2/3 of your breakpoints in the game. So if you get 2/3 of your breakpoints, so right there, so the chieftains are worth 7 each. So when one guy was destroyed, it was a 7. So you wouldn't roll for a morale test. And then when you get for 2/3, which in this case it's just 2 units, but and then it's the same with the Soviets. They have 15 points. So they are a few points higher and 1 breakpoint higher. So technically they're a little higher. Let's see. I've got one other British vehicle built. Let's see if he is I just said a character. To wrap that up, 7 days to the River Rhine. It is a Soviet dominating victory. Now all they'd have to do is move over their points. And United Kingdom, Scimitar Scorpion. It has a weapon value of a 7H or 4A. What does that mean? I do not remember seeing that. Let's look at a couple things here real quick. We could do a preliminary bombardment. Maybe we could do that to maybe help an artillery and rocket barrage receives an attack roll a D10 for each defending unit on a 9+. Receives 1 morale marker. Infantry support teams may take a casualty as normal. Armored vehicles that are hit suffer no further penalty. Okay, maybe we'll do that for the British. Maybe that's all we need to do. Aggressive command. Now, what is this? The commander of the force generates an additional D6 command tokens per turn instead of the normal 2. Roll each turn. This is an especially thematic role when simulating Warsaw Pact invasion or a desperate NATO counterattack. Hey, how about that one? See, they've already kind of done some stuff. You can also do hidden deployment. Dug in and waiting, ambush. Let's see, what is this? All right, well, let's look at what an A and an H is first before we do anything else. Rapid fire autocannons. A. Rapid fire weapons such as the 25mm Bushmaster are indicated by suffix A. When firing a rapid fire autocannon, roll 2 dice to hit and take the highest score. That's cool. So what's the H? What the H? That's pretty. I mean, it was fun. Yeah, I'm doing solo, so it wasn't bad. H. I'm feeling it's heat. Yep. Weapon value in the Orbat entry subject H represents a gun or missile round of the heat high explosive anti-tank round. Ooh. Well, wait, what? Uh-oh. The T-64s are an S? I did not see that on its... So if you're an H against an S, well, let me see if that, I do not. T64A, it's just fast. That's really weird. The other T64B, ooh, it does have S. So the T64B has S. So, okay, that's another thing that needs to be on there. I don't know if it is. Okay. So see, there's lots of little rules here. So there's some little additional things. All right, so I don't know who's watching. Is somebody still watching me? So what do you think I should do for the British? Should I give the British a preliminary bombardment, which is roll a D10 on a 9? They take a morale marker. So I'll roll a D10 for each one. If they get a 9 or 10, they take a morale marker. No other damage. Or I give him aggressive command, and he's given an extra token. Or I could have him hide out and be an ambush while the Soviets attack. I don't think I want to do that yet. So I think give everybody a second to answer here. So do I do a preliminary bombardment for the British first, which is rolling a D10 for each thing, and on a 9 plus, 9 into 10, he takes a morale marker each tank? Or do I do aggressive command, which allows me to roll a D6, and it gets that many additional command tokens that turn? And let me make sure that's accurate. I think I want to do that. I think the more command tokens, the better. Especially if they're going to take morale. But if I'm waiting for somebody to answer. And you will get at least one extra command token. So I'm trying to be patient and not do like my fellows over at Rocky's War Room says, where I don't listen to my fans. I'm waiting. Bombardment. Yeah, so I could roll a D10 for each tank, each Soviet tank, and if I roll a 9 or 10 on the tanks, they would take an extra. They'd take a morale marker, which makes it hard for them to react, to move, and do all that stuff. But I think getting extra command tokens for the British is better, because rolling a 9 or 10, well, it's a 20% chance. Whereas it's a 100% chance that I'll get at least one extra command token. But it's cool that they have that. Aggressive command, D6. Wow, that's pretty. I mean, I'll get additional D6 command tokens. I'm going to go with that. So unless you say otherwise, I'm going to go with that. All right, so now let's withdraw back here. Everyone pull back. Let's try this again. Do the Soviets want to come on separately? If they come on here, they have to pass a check. They have to pass a check going that way. I could just do it this way. I'm going to go this way. And they're going to do a platoon move and fire within 6 inches of each other. I think I can only do it once per activation, once per turn. So turn 1. So that's their command tokens. Let's get the smoke off the British. Let's clear the table. Let's start again. Yeah, I do too. I think having the extra command tokens is a better call, because you're guaranteed at least one extra command token, and that way you can maybe do some. Hey, we really would rather do. So everyone has to start on the edge. So how do I want to? So this guy's going to start in cover. Although I see them over there, I think I'm going to go over here. Nope, he has to be back here. So he's now I could say you can see over that and they're getting cover, or I could say these completely block line of sight. I think with the scale of things that they're just going to have cover. Right, so the Soviets see that, and we see what's going to happen. All right, so here we go, everybody. So, and let's see what you have to do to take an objective. Hey, thanks for sticking with me, Bardos Check 21. Scenarios for Zek. Right, game 2 of of the game. That took me, gosh, no time at all. Let's see, deployment, initiatives, victory conditions, objectives. Doesn't say anything but taking, so I think just getting on the objective. So the first thing we're gonna do is roll for initiative. A 3 and a 3, it's a tie, so let's see what happens. 2 and a 10, so the British are gonna go first. The British are gonna roll that D6 and see how many extra command tokens they get. They get 6 extra command tokens. That's incredible. So let's make sure they got their number. They got 1 per tank, and then 2, so they get 4. And I get 6 more, so that's 10. That's probably a little aggressive for this size of scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's actually do the D3 method here and give them 3. You know, so 1, 2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2, and 5, 6 is 3. So now they have all kinds of extra tokens here. So question is, so he can't see those tanks. I see they're over there thinking, I'm going to have that chieftain be aggressive and try to go get that objective. We'll try to go 6 turns, but I think we all know it's not going to go 6 turns. Let's see how much they move. So they move normal, they move 10 inches, 15 rapid, and 20 on the road. I do not want to get stuck out in the open. I mean, it doesn't say you can't turn, so I guess I could turn. Seems a little gamey. There's nothing that can be seen here. They'd have to get up to the edge here to be seen. This is like a tree row here. Where do I want to go? Oh, well, I meant, you know what? Can I fit through there? I can. So I can only move. I don't take the road. If I take the road, I can get to here. This doesn't guarantee that they're going to get that far, so I'm going to take that chance. Good boy. I don't know what the rule is for rapid road. It seems weird. I can just go bloop, bloop. But I'll do it anyway until I hear otherwise. So that's a command token on. I'm tempted to have him go again. So I have to roll a 2 or higher. 6. So he's going to have another command token. He's going to move another 20 down the road to get it. So he'll hide behind here. So he's got a little bit of cover. I think that's good. I think I'm going to pass. All right, so Soviet's going to do platoon movement. They each get a command token. And they're going to move and fire together. I'm going to go through this gap here. I have a gap enough for the tanks. They do not have to go through the woods, though maybe I should consider going through the woods. So here's my border here. It's actually here. The move is 12, I believe. Is that correct, or is it 10? It's 12. So we're all going to have to do a cross check to move in there. All right, so here we go. When I get there, now that I see he's in there, I'm going to move. These 2 guys are going to move up there, and the commander will stay behind him. I'm saying you have to be in the cover at the edge of woods to do it. So here we go. He's going to roll 2+. Oh, are you kidding me? So he goes, pushing, and he's stuck. So maybe the commander will move up. Can they even get to the edge of it? Oh, he can just get the edge. He could have got to the edge. Yeah, I can put him on the edge. We'll call that the edge. Commander. 6. So he makes it to the woods. The chieftain says, hold up, and goes to react. He's in cover. So I think it's a 4+. He gets a 3. He does not react. It already begins. The British run of luck. So he is out of luck. So he needs to roll a 3 to see it move in the open, a 4 if he's in cover. And so this guy does his cross check. He makes it. And let's see if they both have rain as line of sight to them. He's going to have cover. So 6 to hit. 6 to hit. 7 to hit because they moved. He's in cover. 7 to hit. 6 and a 5. 2 misses. Oh, the British sigh. A sigh of relief. So they cannot do another platoon activation. That's kind of cool. So now that I've seen that happened, I'd like to operate this guy again, and I'm going to go take out and worry about this guy over here. So he's going to go. I need a 2 or more. I get it. I need to cross into the woods. I get it. So he is just moving. No one can see him. So he's going to go. There's no room here to move. I'm not moving into buildings. So he's just going to place himself right here into ambush-like mode. And they're going to pass. We got 1 token left. For the British have 4 tokens left. Okay, so this might be helpful to them, but they still got to pass tests and do all that stuff. Man, that's pretty hardcore there. You can. I don't know if we can see that. Probably so. I want to give him more cover than 1. I'm thinking about bringing the chieftain over here and firing. But I might as well bring him to the woods, you know? But he's got to pass 2, and he's got to pass 1. So I'm going to let this guy see if he can move. So he's going to fire on this commanding tank here to do something, to go again. He's going to have to get a 2 or higher. Oh, got it. So he's not moving. He's not moving. So right now it's a 5. He's covered. So 6. Look, already don't need to look at the things. Come on, man. The British haven't got a hit at all. 10. They got it. All right. So I think the weapon and all that's the same. So it's a 6 or higher. 1. Okay. So the British are gone. They could pass, and then the Soviets would have to use this token. All right. They're going to pass. I'm taking a chance here. All right. He's going to operate again. He's going to fire his weapon. You know, 2 or more. I got a 6, so he gets to go. It's going to be the same hit. 7. Rolled a 5. He missed. All right. So the gamble worked for the British. So now they have no tokens left. I think what's going to happen is this guy's going to try to go, but I need a 2 or more. Now he's the commander. It'd be nice if the commander could have like a little bonus or something. He failed. So now I need a 4 or more to move. But I might as well use them. 5 or more to move. I have 1 left. I think I'm going to use it on this guy. He needs a 3 or more. Got it. He's going to fire his gun. Commander. Let's just roll and see what we get. It's an 8. He got it. So now he needs a 6 or more. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh, hold on. If you get a hit, you get a token. Hold on. I think you get a morale token when you hit. Oh, I got some comments going on here. Any successful hit, whose weapon value is plus 10? Well, they're 10. Any successful, okay. Okay, so it's 10 plus. It says plus 10. So that tells me like it has to be an 11. That's how I read that, but I think it means 10 plus. So I'm going to give this guy, he's been hit twice. And he missed when he fired a blue. So he's now got 2 morale tokens. That's a pretty big deal. I don't think anyone else has got any hits. So that's a big deal. He can only take 3 more hits, and it's going to be really hard for him to do stuff. Let's go see what the comments are. And that is the turn 1. We actually made it through a whole turn. Yeah. I'm going to head up now and sleep. Have fun with the game. Hey, thanks, man. So who else is watching us, man? Okay, so what we're doing is 7 days to the River Rhine. Got the Soviets and the British. Soviets are basically it's kind of a meeting engagement. The Soviets have to take that objective. The British have to take this objective. Soviets have 3 T-64s. The British have 2 Chieftains. It's about the same point value. Soviets are a little higher. Into turn 1, the British. So I already played 1 game, and the British were taken out in turn 2, I believe. Or was it turn 1? But we'll say it's turn 2. Yeah, it was turn 2. So I said, well, what can we do to help them out a little bit? I don't really have I do have a little weapon I probably could have used, but I also noticed that I could have done a preliminary bombardment or had aggressive commander role, which is something I thought would be cool to have. So as the British, I took the aggressive commander role. So I get to roll a D3, and I get that many taken. Normally it's a D6 on a normal game, but this is a very small game, so maybe I should even do a D2, flip a coin. But anyway, so the British normally get 4, 1 for each tank and 2 for the commander. The Soviets get 5, 1 for each tank and 2 for the commander. But at the beginning of the turn, the British roll, and let's see what they get for extra dice. 5, so they get 3 again. So that's awesome. So they have a total of 7. So that's just to kind of help them counteract the difference. And I would say it's kind of helping right now. So this guy's got 2 morale tokens on him. That's pretty hardcore. I could have him fall back. He falls back 4 inches, and he rolls a die, and he takes that many morale markers off. I think I'll check fallback. So we got, but let's see who goes first in turn 2, and then I'm going to get a drink. And roll a 2-sided, 10-sided die, and Soviets 5, British 4, and you could add a modifier to that too. Eric, hey man, what's going on? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Playing a little 7 days to the River Rhine by Great Escape Games. Same scenario I played last night with Flames of War Team Yankee, World War III Team Yankee. Playing this. So I think the Soviets got the first roll. Yep, the Soviets won. I think what's going to happen, I think this tank's going to fall back to get rid of those morale markers. 2 is a lot because you have to, it affects like activating. So if I want to activate him, I have to roll a 2 or higher. Or is it a 3 or higher? Let's make sure I'm doing it right. Morale tokens. Mm. For some reason, I feel like it's the same number. So we'll say it's the one higher. Initiative and actions. Let's take a look here real quick. I do want to get that right. Oh, natural six always succeeds. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see what fallback is. I definitely want to do that. So fallback page 10. Because right now I have to roll a 3 or higher to even do anything with. If he gets 3 more, morale is done. You know, we choose to fall back, which is a special type of movement away. Fallback is classed as double action. So morale markers are ignored here. So I can automate. So I haven't done anything. So I can go ahead and move back. All right, so he's going to do that. He's going to take a thing, roll a d6, see how many he removes. He moves all of them, so that's a good move there. So I don't have to do a rapid move, I don't think. So he's just going to move out of this line of sight. Take that out. Take some marker. I think I'm going to activate this guy to fire. So the chieftain has the opportunity. Do I want to fire or do I want to move and fire and move over here? You're going to get a side shot on me, but I can move over here and try to sweep around that side or. You know what? I think I'm going to move through here and come out over this way. So I'm going to move and fire. I don't know if I can rapid move in the rough. I assume I can. So I'll rapid move in rough and then out. But I'm going to say that I still have to make my cross check. So I'm going to rapid move, but before that, does the chieftain want to respond? Of course he does. But he has to roll a 4, and I rolled a 6. So he is going to get a token. He's going to get to fire before this guy moves, but we've said he is moving. So he's in cover and he's moving. So it's a 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7 to hit him. It's an 8. He does hit, and the penetration is a 1 again. But he does put a morale token on it. That's important. But he gets now. This guy can continue his move, and the chieftain is finished. The other thing he has to do is make sure he can go through the woods. He does, and so he is going to move 18. I'll check that if they can do that. So he's going to move out of the line of sight of that, and he's going to move 7 to here, and then 11 to here. He is out in the open like a something. And the Soviets will pass. The Soviets have 3 tokens left. So the British. So what's the British going to do? Now, this guy here, is that the commander? No. So does this guy want to go for the objective, or does he instead want to go for this little chicken hole that's got a morale marker on him, and he can get a side shot on him? I think I'm going to move 10 inches, and I'm going to cross. So he's going to activate for free his first activation. He's going to cross. He does, and he's going to move 10 inches. Does the Soviet want to respond to him? Let's see where he can move for 10 inches. Okay, so I'm not sure if he's hitting his side or not. Does the Soviet want to respond? He's going to have to roll a 3 or higher to respond. I think he does want to do that. He fails. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So the question is he firing onto his side or his front? I'm going to say he's firing onto his side. All right, so, oh, and how close are we? Oh, goodness. I mean, not even 13 inches, but he is over 12. So he's going to roll this. Let's just roll it, see what I get. 2, so he misses. So nothing happens. He's good. I may want to fall back. I can fall back rapid. I'd have to roll a 3 or better. I have 2 left. But the British say, I am not going to give you that, although he could still. So British are going to go again. Oh my goodness, he rolls a 1. He can't. Now, does that mean he fails and he has to give up? Does the initiative turn over? No, it doesn't. He just failed to activate. I'm sorry, but I got to go again. I mean, so now I got to roll a 3 or higher. Okay, roll a 6. So he's going to go. He's going to fire. Now he's going to react. He's going to fall back. He failed that, so he does not get to do it. So he's going to fire into the side. No one moved. 5. I think it's just a 5 plus. Oh my gosh, it's a 4. He misses. He misses the shot. Holy mackerel, man. All right. British, I've got 3 tokens left. Let's command that guy again over there. Oh, to do what exactly? There's no target. I see what that guy's doing. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to move. So let's roll a dice. I'm going to move and I'm going to rapid move because I'm not going to be able to get to him. So what's rapid move for the chieftain? It's probably 12. Nope, it's 15. All right. I'm going to have to maybe make 2 cross checks here. What's 15 inches? If I can just come out here, it's going to be wide open. Thanks. I could move, cross check and go like up to here. Yeah, so let's do that. So he's going to move. Did I pass? Yeah, I did. So, but I didn't pass a cross check. Do I want to do my cross check now? Yeah, let's do it. We want to get up over it. I got to get up. Oh, you freaking kidding me? So I'm going to say my intention was to move over here. This is getting kind of chintzy here. That he failed. You know what? I wasn't. I was going to move there and cross. Oh, for crying out loud. British. Rolled a 1 on a cross check. That's my second one. All right, I want to go again. Let's shoot these dice up. Nope. I've got 1 token left. The British. The British is going to pass. Okay. Soviet. Yeah, I'm going to just move on up and fire. So I have to pass a cross chest because I'm in the thing there. 4, he makes it. He gets up there. And he's going to fire. So let's just roll and see what I get before I do anything. Oh, an 8 because he needs a 6, he needs a 7, he needs an 8. And so he hits him. Oh boy. Morale marker, though. That was huge that I forgot that first game. I don't know if I forgot that or not. I think I just destroyed everybody, so didn't have to worry about that. Morale marker. Dude, nice work. So I can spin a morale marker. I'm going to spin this marker because I would have to roll a 4 higher to fire. I'd have to roll much higher than that to ride. So, gosh, I'd love to take out this tank. Can I roll a 4 or higher on that pin here? All right, let me see if someone's available to answer. Help me out with this. It's 3 versus 2. It's 2 T6, 3 T64s and 2 chieftains. Eric, are you still there watching, or whoever's watching? How should I spin this last token? If I just spend it on the army, I can roll a die and remove some token, remove that morale marker, and they can start fresh. Or I can try to roll a 4+ and activate this guy again to shoot him. Let me make sure I'm reading the rallying correct, but I think that's correct. My inclination is to roll for a morale test. Okay, on a 1, the test fails. 2 to 5, I remove 1 morale marker. On a 6, I remove all the morale markers from a single unit. Oh, and gets to roll again? Oh, I didn't know that. Gets to roll again. Wow. Shoot. Okay, Eric. I have to roll a 4 or higher for him to shoot. Come on. Come on. Ah! 2. All right. No problem. No problem. No problem. All right. So they're going to go to turn 3. Let's give the situation here. This has been a little bit more enjoyable than the last one where the British were taken out in turn 2. All right. So the Soviets. Everyone still holds their objectives. The Soviets got aggressive and sent this guy out to go capture that objective. And he did take a hit, so he's got 1 morale marker on him. The British have been failing their rolls to activate, and they have 1 as well. 1 token on him. The British do have aggressive command roll. So before the beginning of the turn, they roll a die, and in this case, they get 1 extra command token. So they get 5. The Soviets have 5. Okay. All right, well, let's roll the D10 and see who's going to go first in turn 3. A 2 and a 4, the British go first. So the British, I can spend 1 to take that morale off. All right, just start blasting away. Now, I'm going to start blasting away. Based on Eric's last thing, I'm going to start blasting away. So this guy is going to shoot. First, this guy is going to try to react to that. He has to roll a 4 or higher to react. He rolls a 4. He is going to fall back rapid. A rapid move for him is 15 inches. And for him, that's good. Well, he's not in cover. I could put him in cover, I guess. And we'll see how many. He's got 1. He'll pass that, and that does not fail that command check. All right. Oh. Yes, I was able to react. So now he has no target, and so that is too bad for him. So that's a wasted command token. Wow. All right. The British are going to not be happy with that. And now I am going to spend that command token to get rid of that. No, not yet. He's going to fire. So I'm going to have to roll a 2 or higher just to fire. I got a 3. Thank goodness. I'm going to go ahead and just roll my fire. Is the Soviet want to do anything? I don't think so. He's in cover. It's going to take a 6 to hit him. So, and then I don't think morale markers count towards firing. So let's just see what the British did on the fire weapon. He gets a 2, so nothing happens. He needed a 6 or more. Fantastic. The British have 3 tokens left. There are now 2 units guarding the objective. I am going to spend a token to get rid of that morale. Get rid of it. And I am now going to pass. The Soviet says, cool, bro, I'm going to fire on you. So the Soviet, who doesn't have to react, he's just going to fire. So does the British want to react and say he's going to move and fire? Or fire and move? I think that he will. So he's going to try to react. He's in cover. So it's going to take a 5+ to do that, though. Nope, I'm not doing it. So the British, they're just going to take the fire. So the Soviet fires. It's a 1, so it's a good thing. You missed. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. This Soviet is going to leave his guarding position here. He's going to activate, and he's going to go 24 down the road. Since he's right on next to the road, I'm going to let him just move on down the road here. So he's going to go 12. Put the tree back. Oh. Boom. So 6 inches if you're in the woods. So he can't. Oh, nah, he can't see. So 24. I am now going to operate him again. Got it. He's just going to move and shoot. He's going to come around the back side here. He's still not in line of sight of that tank. And he's going to fire. So now I am way within 12. He is concealed and he moved. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8. So it doesn't really matter if you're 12 or less, unless you're using some sort of anti-tank guided missile. So it's still going to be an 8 or more. It's a 10. Here, boy. Here, boy. Oh, boy. Weapon of 10 and his 14, so I need a 4 or more. Come on, buddy. Boom. Commander is destroyed. The British lose 2. Oh. The British lose their 2 tokens. For command and first blood to the Soviets. And they have no command tokens left. Wow. Okay. Soviets feeling cocky. He's going to try to fire again, see if we can take this, finish this game off. 6. He does get to go again. He rolls a 7. He needs an 8. Nope. No, he just needs a 7. There goes 4. So he gives him a round marker. So that is turn 3. Okay. I'm going to say that the aggressive commander is no longer a thing because they took the main commander out. So there's Todd making up rules on the fly, but it seems like a kind of fun thing to do. So this is really, so the British right now have 1 token left. He gets his command tokens back because he's now the commander. So now it's 3 tokens against 5. He's got a morale marker. Oh, this is not good. So this is turn 4. Well, this is going way longer than the other game. So I know what the British guy needs to do. All right, let's go. Morale. Let's see if anybody said anything. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's roll and see who's got initiative. 3 and 4. The British have initiative. No extra command tokens. It's got that morale marker. Ah, man. So I'm going to move, and as soon as I say I'm going to, rapid move, they're going to get a shot off, but that's fine. But I have to roll a dice because I got a morale marker. He gets it, so he's going to rapid move. But before he does it, the Soviet's going to try to interdict. He's going to say, I'm going to roll, let's roll a 4 or more because he's in cover. He rolled a 1, so he failed. So he does not get to react, but he does cost a token. So the British is going to go 15. It's going to go 15 and then try to pass the cross check. So he's going like 14. Oh, 2. He did. Okay. So 15 from here. So 14. Well, I've got 2 command tokens left. All right, I'm going to pass. Soviets are going to be like, okay, groovy. I'm going to go 24 inches road movement. So there's 12 and 12. We're going to get into some, no doubt, bullcrap firing here soon. Soviet's going to go again. He's going to move and fire. He gets to go. He rolled a 2. So he's going to roll around this side over here. Of course, taking the cut. Ooh, let's see if he can get through that building. I'm going to say no, he can't. Kind of fun though. So he's going to come over here and he's going to turn his turret so we can hit him. He's going to get cover. He is not. Let's see if he gets cover. Way the heck over there. Oh, man, I don't think he gets cover. All right, so he's going to try to react to him. He's got, yeah, man. Whoo. I need a 4 or 5. I need a 6. But I have to fire on him. Roll to 3. So the British have 1 token left. So this guy is going to fire. It needs an 8. No, yeah, he does not need an 8. I don't think he's got cover from him. I mean, you could argue he does, but does he have over 50%? All right, I'll give it to him. All right, 7. He's firing around the building. 7. Here we go. 8. 5. So he takes another morale marker, but he does not destroy him. The British sigh. To breathe a sigh of relief. I just do not think this is going to go well, though. The Soviets like, yeah, I think I'm going to go again. Was that the last? No, the British have one more. Yeah. This guy's going to go, and he's going to move. I mean, it's over, right? Let's just face it, everybody. So can I don't think I can. Yeah, I think if you rapid move, you can't fire as well. So I can move 12. Yeah. I'm going to move up here. Oh, goodness, I just shined my. That's going to be a side shot. He's going to fire into that tank. The British, I mean, I got to fall back. So I have to pass. I have to do a. Oh, wait, is he in line of sight of him? Yeah. So 3 or more. Whew. Let's use his last token. He's going to fall back a rapid move, which for him is 15. Hiding behind the trees there. He's going to remove all the tokens, all the morale, so that's good. The Soviets have 1 move left. Probably should be the other way around, shouldn't it? This is now in Soviet hands. Oh, that's funny. So Soviets on that. Does he still have line of sight to him? I'm going to say no. So let's have him react and get him. Or I could get these other guys closer. Maybe I should get them up there to support him. Let's get the commander up there to go. So we'll go rapid. He gets to go. He passes it. Rapid for him is 18. Yeah, this isn't going to end well for the British. They've already taken the objective, and now it's just kind of a matter of a manhunt. So that's it. Turn 5. Pull up the command tokens. Soviets keep their 5. Okay, so this is turning out. I might have to do a little discussion over at the. I mean, both games, massive Soviet advantage here. I'll give the guy aggressive command because he's desperate now. He's like hurting. I think it's turn 5, right? Turn 5. Let's see if you guys have chatted with me all. I can get a drink. I'm having fun, but this is such a blowout. It's crazy. We got 6 people watching. Man, let me know who's watching. This is awesome. On a Monday night. Oh, Tuesday night. I'm sorry. Tuesday night fights. Tuesday. Tactical Tuesday. No, wait, that's Stu's. It's Stu's deal. Okay, I'm going to give an aggressive command again. We'll just do 1d2 now. I'm really making up rules on the fly. Bam, bam. Oh, no, yeah, I got it. So he's got 4. Soviets have 5. Let's see who's got initiative. British does. Well, right now I don't care about that objective. I just really don't. So I'm gonna move and shoot. This could be bad. So I'm gonna move and shoot. Oh wait, I could go into the woods. They couldn't see him. Either way, no one can see him. He's moving into the woods. Gotta make oh man, gotta make a cross check. So I think I'll move to the woods to the edge and fire. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go. 10 inches. He's going to get fired on, but that's fine. First, I have to check. Does he cross? He does. So he's going to move and fire. Yes, the Soviet will interrupt. So he goes chink, 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 chink. Plink. Soviet will say, yeah, I'm going to fire. So he's turns his turret. He's turret. He's going to get a side shot on himself, but he gets to fire first. Oh, man, we are now like, oh, well, first of all, does he get to fire? He does not, and he spends a command token. This chieftain, the luck goes the way of the British, so the British are going to roll a die. Let's see what he gets first. Come on. Nope, because it's a 5 originally to hit, but it's a 6 because he moved. Damn it. I need the British to go again, so he needs to go again. He's going to go 5. He's going to fire. Soviet will react again, so but now it's going to be a 5 to react. If I can just sit, well, you know what? Can he move? Can his reaction be a move and then fire? I think it will be. So he's going to make a cross check and go into the, oh, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. He goes to move. I will give him the ability to turn this way, but he does not get to move. He does react, but he does not get to move. So this, he's going to fire on him at a 5. Oh, he moved. 6. We got him on an 8, and his rolls. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? A 1. See, this guy can see him. He might get shot at here. He's going to go again. He's got to go. He's going to move. He's going to fire and then move. So first thing he's going to do is turn his turret. Well, first of all, now this is how it's going to get hard. He needs a 3 or more. 1, he fails. He's going to go again. I need a 4 or more. Soviet is just going to blast away and fire at a 7. He gets him. And firepower, side 9 and 1. Game over. Kablooey. That's it, boys and girls. If there's any girls watching, it'd be fantastic, but can't imagine. Game over. The British just got defeated again. Well, at least they got 1 hit. All right, so game 2 goes to the Soviets. I gotta say here, so the Soviet has a little bit more points, but I gave the British some extra command. Ah, man, I gotta tell you, in 70 days to the River Rhine, if you're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. I'll have to look at the rules here, but man, the chieftains were just outnumbered. I mean, the Soviets were able to do what you do. You swarm them. Like, they had his attention here, so he came around the backside and took him out. The rolls now, that last game went 2 turns. This one did go 4.5 turns, but man, wow. I mean, it was just blowouts, really, honestly. Just blowouts both times. I don't know what to say here. I mean, it would have been nice if they were close, but I got to say they weren't close at all. So that tells me that, I mean, again, the Soviet points are a little higher and the break points a couple, but just a couple points. Both things are just a couple points. So it was fun playing because I honestly didn't need to look up any rules. But you could add all kinds of special rules, and you had like that aggressive commander, and you know, you could have said maybe they have better range finding or better morale or something, or ignore first morale, or have an aggressive commander, or I don't know, other things. But I don't know what else you could do to, I mean, balance it out. I was going to put the it's just I'm a little disappointed, I gotta say, because so if I'd put the scimitar with it, might get off and make a little quick special video here. Scimitar Scorpion would be another. Oh, geez, that's like another 23. That's a huge difference in points. I mean, the difference right now is 8. And if I put that scimitar with it, or scorpion, be a 7 weapon with heat, which would have a chance if they skirt around the sides, especially if they roll 7 or more. I mean, they'd get taken out like crazy. 11 and a 9. Recce. I don't know what that does for you. Let's look what Recce does for you. They can react to 3 to any unit in any situation. And is only affected by morale markers, not command tokens. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Oh, man. So if an enemy unit activates within line sight of a friendly scout rec unit, any friendly unit may perform a reaction, even if it does not have line sight. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. But that would put them 12 points above and 2 breakpoints above. Is there anything that would be a 1 breakpoint? I'm not sure if that's the difference. It's just a little bit of a shame that they can't do the 2 and 3. And nothing. FV 432s and Saxons have a 1 breakpoint. Is that what I mean? Yeah, 1 breakpoint. 7 and 5 points. That makes more sense. But what the heck are those? Oh, they have no weapon value, so I'd have to roll. I couldn't. Anyway, zone of attack 1. You need some new dice. Well, yeah. Well, I think you're right. Yeah, that's dice, man. That's dice, man. Hey, Eric. Zone of attack. Who else is on here? Yeah. Bardozek 21. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate that a lot. And others who watched. That was 2 games of 7 days to the River Rhine. Yeah, to say I had fun with 7 days. I got it pretty fast, but it's a little disappointing because I mean, 3-2, right? The Soviets should have the advantage, but I kind of was hoping it'd be a little closer. Kind of like it wasn't Flames of War. It was the Soviets won, but barely. What I like about Rhodes 7 days through the Rhine is that that each stand of infantry is a squad, each tank's a tank, and you kind of play it a little bit more you know, a little bit more. I hate to say realistic because for crying out loud, it's a freaking war game with dice that suck and whatever. Whereas Flames of War, you're playing more, not really playing, tank, individual tank as much as you are a unit of a tank, right? Either a platoon or a company or whatever you want to call it. And it's not really an infantry squad. You're really playing platoons of infantry. It's kind of like Command Decision in that way. In there, you're not really so much playing a platoon. You kind of are, but you're really playing a company. So I feel like this is kind of the same. I kind of just wonder if they got a little bit from that. I gotta think about that. I'm gonna write some notes on the board over there at the Facebook to see. All right. Well, that's that. Maybe I'll do a little quick video of my thoughts on it. Again, thanks a lot. You guys are awesome who watch, and tune in next time. Subscribe, do all the doopy-doos, hoopty-roos, review, buy all my goods, so I don't have anything. And we'll chat at you later. I'll see you guys. As we say, the wardrobe says, good night.